Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I am Star. The message I heard is so many games going on. The scripture comes from Testaments of the 12 Patriarchs, the Testament of Judah, the fourth son of Jacob and Leah, 2 and 3. And I used to master the roads in the chase and overtake all that were in the plains. I overtook a wild mare, caught it, and tamed it. I slew a lion and plucked a kid out of its mouth. So here's the message. For somebody, there is someone that they find it hard to believe some of your experiences. They find it hard to believe that you have really went through the things that you have been through, and they are finding this hard to believe because there have been many people in their life playing games with them, telling them that they did this, that, and the third, and basically making themselves out to be like a head honcho or a tough guy or a tough woman or whatever. And so now that they have met you, they are in your life and you're telling them things that you have experienced, they feel like you are lying or you're telling tall tales or you're telling fairy tales. So I'm being reminded of an experience I had of this person that I used to have in my life. She is no longer in my life, but as we knew each other a long time, but then we kind of disconnected. And when we got back caught up, we got back reconnected with each other, and our friendship was starting to blossom again. We will basically talk about things that we have done, our different experiences, and I recall telling her, different things and talking to her about different things. And I remember, like, just her her expressions and her reactions, it was kind of like she didn't believe me. And when she did this, I stopped talking. You know what I'm saying? I stopped feeling the need to tell her, and I stopped basically sharing my experiences in my life, because what's the point of me telling you these experiences I've been through, being 100% real, honest, and authentic, and you are looking at me as if I'm making stuff up. Eventually, as she was around me more and she met more people that were in my life and other people that I have actually talked about, and she started to see that everything I said was 100% the truth. It's kind of like her reactions changed, like, even though I wasn't sharing with her as much, it's kind of like she would ask questions and she would want to know details, and she was kind of like, it's like she didn't believe me at first, and then once there were other people, and it wouldn't even be a situation where I would bring it up. Like, they would bring it up. They would start talking about, hey, Star, you remember when that. Hey, Star, I remember when you did this. I remember that. And you know what I'm saying? And then she would be like, she, like, looking at her face and how she would react to it, it's kind of like she was like, dang, she was telling the truth. She was serious. But anywho, for whoever this is for, God said, like, even though this person, they don't want to believe what happened. They not, like, regardless if this is about to happen or if this has happened in the past, God is saying this is going to be somebody. They are going to want details on something, okay? And when you tell them these details, they not going to believe you. They going to think that you running game. They going to think that you lying. They going to think that you making it up. But there's also going to come a time, confirmation, it was a time to stand notification as well. So it's gonna come a time where this person is going to be faced with whoever has the other half of this story, and they are going to confirm that what you said is indeed the truth. They are going to confirm that what you said is facts, okay? And Yeah, that's the message. God says person, they're going to be shocked. They're going to be appalled. It's going to be hard for them. But you know what I'm saying? It's tough. You know, it is what it is. But this is somebody that they don't want to believe you. But in reality, what you saying is the truth. You know what I'm saying? Don't get mad and don't get upset and don't feel like, man, I'm sick of this person and I'm tired of them doubting me and I'm tired of this, that, and the third. God is saying, don't get like that. You know what I'm saying? And just like I said, from my experience, I'm not the kind of person, where I just sit around and I'm trying to explain myself and I'm trying to talk about this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? I can show you much better than I can tell you. You know what I'm saying? Just like I don't like, I don't like people that they talk more than they, actions. Actions speak louder than words with me. Even if it's a situation where, like I was talking about in not exactly the last video because I was live on the last, but the last video that I recorded, somebody, you know what I'm saying, somebody trying me, I'm not finna sit around and explain to them about how I would drag them. I'm gonna give them a look, and if they try me, they gonna see it. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like that's what it is. And I just feel like for whoever this is for, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Even just like, me and sis, like she would tell me stuff and it wasn't a situation where I don't want to say I'm gullible, but I could, you know what I'm saying? I would be like, okay, all right. And same difference, you know what I'm saying? She'll take me around people and they will confirm what she was saying. And I take her around people, they confirm what I said. You know what I'm saying? I do understand that there are some people, I have experienced people that they have these tall tales and they talking about they doing all these things. I remember one time I was out. Dang, I think I was in high school. But I was at like a game. I was at somebody else's game. It was for a different school. I was with somebody. And me and the girls that I was with, we standing in line, and I almost called them my friends for a second, but I'm gonna be real, like one of them kind of, the rest no. Anyways, we standing in line, and this girl comes and jumps in front of us. And I tap sis on the shoulder like, I know you see us standing right here. Don't play with me. You gonna have to get behind us, okay? And you know what I'm saying? I say this, and you know what I'm saying? They start laughing. We all start laughing. And sis don't want it, so she go ahead and get behind us in line. One of the girls that we with, somebody calls her on the phone. She answers the phone and she starts talking about what just happened. But what she said that she was the one that said something. I was like, the lies, the nonsense, and the foolery. Anyways, you know what I'm saying? So I understand why some people, you know what I'm saying, they'll hear people talking and they'll be like, man, they just talking. They talking out the side of their neck. They this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? I know some people be playing. You know what I'm saying? Some people, they you know what I'm saying? They just talking, But me, myself, you already know your girl got pictures and proof, okay? Of the kind of things that I used to get into, kind of like I used to live, you know what I'm saying? I got a picture that I remember this picture, I took it when I was about 19, 20 years old of me on the block in Lost Ward, a neighborhood that don't even exist anymore because they tore all them houses down and built a school, like a police academy right there. Baby, on the block in heels, okay? With a little cute little clutch out, baby. You couldn't tell me nothing. But anywho, you know what I'm saying? I'm just being, but I just feel like for whoever this is for, I just feel like God is saying it's not a situation where you know what I'm saying, you shouldn't stress yourself out and worry yourself about if somebody believe what you talking about or not. Just get your point across. Just like when I come on here, and sometimes I talk about my experiences, my memories, the things that I've seen, the things that I've been through. I really could care less if somebody that don't even know me is feeling like, I don't know if what she talking about is real. I think she fake. I think she making up stuff. I think she this, that, and the third. Baby, you can feel however you want to feel. In reality, you don't know me and you wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? And likewise, I've had people come in the comment section saying, I remember you from ... I remember you from way back then. I remember this. I remember that, baby, emailing me and everything else, and it's interesting. But anyways, anyways, I just feel like, with this message, God is saying it's not a situation where you need to stress yourself and worry yourself about, you know what I'm saying, how other people feel. Like if it's a situation where God is telling you to share your testimony to help somebody, share it. You know what I'm saying? And whoever it's intended to help, like, you know what I'm saying? Just pray that it helps them. Pray that they listen, regardless if they want to believe it or not. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I talk about, I have messages on here and people will be like, I don't think that could happen, and that's a bit far-fetched, and that's impossible. And then bam, a week later, news headlines of something happening to somebody exactly the way that God described the warning. You know what I'm saying? So, take heed to it. And that's the message though. Take heed to it. If God tell you to tell somebody something or to warn somebody, do that. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about if somebody is going to believe you and how they feel and they don't think this and they don't think that. Ain't nobody worried about that. They can feel however they want to feel. That's their right. But in reality, just, do what God asked you to do. And that's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.